Second. See if the audio is good. 1, 2, 3. Turn it up just a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna open in a stream. Alright, gotta turn that up a bit. I think that should be good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Give me a second. Checking the audio. Okay, microphone needs to be up a bit. Should be good. Should be good. Okay. Okay, and all right. No. Okay. Anyways. Just trying to. Okay. Gonna turn this on. Hopefully it doesn't copyright me. It's a non-copyright stream. Non-copyright chill music. So, let me know what you think. Okay, is it on or? Oh, hang on. Okay. Turn it down a bit. Check the stream. Okay, let me know if you can hear the music right. Okay, and we are live. Well, good morning everybody. Alexa Lynn SDH here with my very first live stream. I will admit, I'm just a little bit nervous. But, you know, everything's running good so far. We're just gonna be chilling and I'll be answering a few questions and giving you some updates as to what I've been up to lately. Because I have been inactive on my social medias for these past few months. So I apologize for in advance. Okay. Chaos Control VA, hello. Sonic DSV, hello there. Just let me know if the audio's still working, guys. And the chill music is playing. So it won't get too boring. Maybe I should check that real first. Just let me know. Yeah. Alright, so to start off, I'm going to be answering a few like questions on the chat, and then I will go straight into updates. How am I doing? I'd say I'm pretty decent, doing pretty well. You know, I said I was gonna do a video in my Tumblr post, but unfortunately I didn't really come up with anything. So, live stream. Okay, Jonathan VO, welcome to the stream. Do I know about Sasso Studios? Yes, I do. I watch a few of his videos, his animations. I think they're pretty fun. I think they're inspiring. All right, audio's still working. It's good. It's good. All right, now. So this is gonna be like a regular thing now on my channel. This is whenever I feel like streaming and giving you guys updates about what I'm doing. I'm gonna be doing some drawing. I'm gonna be doing some reacting, some Q&As, possibly do some readings. A cat in the background. Kanye. In case if you heard a meowing, that was a cat in the background. That's my cat Kanye, who's a girl, but my brother gave her that name, should I say, because we didn't really know the genders at first. And then there's Kim, who's a boy. My brother also named him. Yeah. Kanye is a black cat with green eyes, and Kim is white with orange spots, and he's also got a bit of green eyes. Lucky Shark, hello there. Welcome to the stream. In case you're new to my channel, I do art. I do a few animations, some gameplay videos, I did a comic dub that has 26,000 views so far. But I intend to do more comic dubs and animatics, just to keep my YouTube channel going. And I'll also be posting a lot more art on my social medias. That is Tumblr, DeviantArt, Instagram, and Twitter. You can find the links down below. And if you'd like to support, drop some donations. My Ko-fi account is available, so you can go ahead and click the links there. Come back when you're done. Oh yeah, and there's also my Twitch account, which I'll be doing gaming streams there whenever I feel like it. Yeah, so also on Twitch, I do a few gameplays with some friends of mine on his Twitch account. There is some playlists featuring videos that I'm mostly in. There's videos from Silver the Hedgehog, the YouTuber. He does VR chat videos where he goes on certain adventures with his friends, Blaze, Sonic, and Shadow. And he also meets different variants from other universes. He meets female Silver and Shadow and Sonic. But it's not just Silver that features in that channel. There's also Movie Sonic, who also experiences the same thing. They'll meet different variants, such as there's something wrong with Amy, or possessed Amy from Sonic X. And there's Rusty Rose from Sonic Prime. Personally, I've not watched the entire show myself, but I tend to do so in a later time. But yeah, those are a few examples of his videos. If you wish to go see Silver the Hedgehog, just find the playlist on my channel, the videos I'm in, and you'll see the thumbnails of my artwork featured in it. Those are the ones I helped work on, and he commissioned me to make that art. My commissions are also still open. You'll have to DM me on Twitter or Tumblr if you'd like a chance to commission art made by me. I'm still working on the prices, unfortunately, because, well, I'm kind of new to making commissions. And I've been told recently that I've been underpricing my commissions. So I've been going a little bit easy, but I'm gonna upprice them a little bit. You guys don't know the prices yet, but I'll let you all know when the time comes. I'll make an update post for my commissions, a little more professional version of it. This first one I had was a little bit rushed. How is business going? I'd say it's going pretty well. I got a few commissions done for Silver the Hedgehog. And I'm also doing another commission for another friend of mine who's working on a story of his own. I still haven't finished it yet, but I'm thinking after I get his permission, I can stream art of me working on the commission. And in case you're wondering who the commission is for, his name is Crazy Greg Films. He does comic dubs. He's a voice actor. Mostly voices Shadow the Hedgehog. And I've been following him for as long as I can remember. Yeah, on his channel, he does comic dubs based on certain ships, like Knuckles and Rouge, Son Amy, and he also does Shad Amy, which is a ship that he mostly features, but he does other things, and I think you would like them if you gave him a shot. So Crazy Greg Films is the YouTube channel that I would recommend. Yeah, shout outs to Crazy Greg Films and Silver the Hedgehog. Alright, what else is there? Yeah, my social medias are in the link down below if you're ever interested in following. It would help me a lot, actually, because I'm trying to get out there a bit more. Spectrum the Hedgehog, welcome to the stream. Hello there, how are you doing? Just checking a few things. Okay. Alright, so now about my absence. It's not just arts and commissions that I've been doing, because I've been spending way too much time procrastinating. I have also done some gaming with friends, of course, playing some Minecraft and Overwatch 2, might I add. Well, I'm doing pretty good, Spectrum. Doing pretty good. But besides gaming and art, I also plan to go to university this fall. I've just been accepted into one near home, close to home. And I also applied for a dorm, so I can move out of my home. Just for a few months, though, because I'd like to get my education through before I'd even think about getting a real job. I'll be looking for part-time jobs in the meantime. I plan to make my career into architecture. That's one of the options. Oh, and if that doesn't work, there's always a second option. I might be going into medical schools, so I can learn about first aid and maybe be a nurse when I'm older. Sorry, just drinking a bit of water. So yeah, those are my plans for the future. After I finish university, I'm gonna try to get my own place so I can be able to do more stuff. I'd like to play my Oculus Quest 2 a little bit more, because living at home with the family is just a little bit tough. You know, everyone's using the Wi-Fi, and I don't really live in the city, so I can't really get much faster internet. But I tend to change more in the future when I'm older. Yeah, architecture and nursing. I did consider going to law school, becoming a lawyer. But I don't know. I don't think I can handle that kind of workplace thing. Not sure if it's comfortable for me. So either architecture or nursing. Those are career choices I'd like to go for. But in terms of art, I'd like to make that my main hobby. I want to do animations and comics when I get better. When I have more time. Hello, Jacob. Welcome to the stream. 911. I do not know. I know where this is leading, Jacob. So please no. Yeah, sorry. Jacob's another one of my friends in another group chat that I have on Discord. Speaking of Discord, my username is in my like a stream in my channel. If you decide to check out my channel, there's the about section. That's where my Discord username is. So in case you ever wanted to add me for, talking and chilling about any commissions you have in mind, then feel free to add me. And I will do my best to answer them. Yeah, so for commissions, it's PayPal only, and you can access the prices through DMs, either on Tumblr or Twitter, or whichever one works. Remember, I also have Instagram and DeviantArt, because that's where I post my art. I haven't really posted anything on Instagram, actually. I should start doing that a bit more. But yes, I am still doing commissions and art. I'd like to show a couple while we're at it. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so just give me a second. Go to sources, images. I'd like to show some of my best art that I have, so that way you guys can see just how good at art I am, for those who are not familiar. And these are the latest ones I have. Just let me scroll through really quick. Okay. So this one, hang on. This one right here is a commission for Chaos Control VA. Yeah, he's one of my good friends. He's in the stream right now. Hello, Chaos. And yeah, this is his character Spectrum, learning to draw with MyoC, which is on the right. And then there's his little Violet Wisp. I forgot what the name was. I have to look again really quick. But yeah, they're at a cafe. Yeah, there's you, Spectrum. Okay. Wisp name is Vi, the Violet Void Wisp. So yeah, that's one of the images. Let me look for another. I'll show another commission that I was working on before I posted this one. There's this one with Spectrum and Whisper the Wolf. Hello, Vi. Yeah. This one's one of my favorite ones as well. That's because I put more effort into shading and the background. Yeah, so I freehanded everything. I freehanded the postures and the background. And this is the result. Yep. I'm pretty sure I posted this on my Tumblr, if you ever want to look there. Oh yeah. Alright. Let's see what other arts that I have that I'd like to show you. Ooh, this one's one of my favorites. This one is Nero. Nero the Hedgehog. This one's also one of my favorite ones, because I put more effort to it as well. And you can see that there's a sunset there, and there's a bit of a white outline where it's like shining. makes it stand out a bit more. And I also like what I did with the sunset. It's the clouds and the sun, kind of shady there. Yes, this was indeed inspired by death, because I had a friend who watched the second Puss in Boots movie, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Yeah, he saw it, and he asked me to make his OC into this, into that pose where it has the two sickles. Originally, he had like two sickles to begin with, but that character, Death, really inspired us to recreate him in this image, and this is how it came out. And I'm honestly pretty happy. Yeah, so Nero is my friend's OC, and this is the last version that I made. Yes, I do these kind of arts as well. So you can see I do like a full body art, shadeless, of course. Yeah, the sickles are a bit like smaller than the other one. And he doesn't have the poncho. And he has different colored eyes. And he looks a little less menacing, but mostly really cool. The only thing I've really changed is his eyes, his clothing, and removing the spikes as well. Because that is what he requested. And I did that. Now for speaking of art like that, I did a few more on other OCs that I created. So there's this guy right here. His name is Prince Emir. I'm gonna add a few more. Just give me a second. I'm gonna line them up because there's 4 of them and they're all in the squad. Okay, and this one here, his name is her name is Minesweeper. Yeah, and she is the boss of the squad. Just gotta make sure they're properly aligned. Okay. Yes. In fact, like this squad, they're all troublemakers. And this one was actually based off of one of my favorites of wrestlers on WWE. He's based on The Undertaker. But for this one, I call him the Echidna with no name, because I literally haven't figured out a name for him yet. Also keeps it a bit secret, so there's that too. Okay, how do I adjust this? Okay. Okay, so there's 3, and we're gonna add the last member in just a second. This one is like the most trouble-making Mobian in this squad. Yeah, the Echidna was heavily inspired by The Undertaker from WWE. You can tell because he has the clothing, the hat, the long coat, boots, gloves. And this is what he came out to be. Yeah, so this is the squad. This is Prince Emir. This is Minesweeper. Echidna with no name, and this is Rule Breaker. All 4 of these are the squad. Yeah, they go on robberies together. They go on heists. My idea for a potential story in the future is that they're hired by Dr. Eggman. They work for him. They're mostly on field missions, putting their abilities to use. Yeah, so Emir is pretty sneaky. Yeah, like he can like literally divert you, like to he does like magic in a way, like you know how like someone's like hiding a coin and pulls that out of your ear, or he steals something from your pocket without you realizing. That's the kind of ability that Emir has. But he's not really strong, fighting wise. Yeah, he's mostly a coward. He he lets like these the other three fight most of the time. He's also pretty spoiled, so that's why he looks pretty fancy. Yeah. So in case you guys didn't know, Chaos Control and I are working on writing the script, the whole like summary for the story. I haven't entirely worked out the the storyline yet, but I do intend to get it done eventually. It's just not at this moment because I'm trying to focus on commissions and get into university. Anyways, you guys know Prince Emir. I'm gonna talk more about Minesweeper. Yeah, she's the leader of the squad. She knows how to hack, using technology. And she's pretty assertive. She has the attitude of a witty like boss of a squad. Yeah, she and Rubewaker, who's on the right there, met and were originally a duo, causing trouble among the streets, such as robberies and doing small heists. And then they met Emir and the Echidna. The Echidna is Emir's servant, his bodyguard. So they technically already met. But when Minesweeper met them, she recruited them when she found out how useful they can be, how they can benefit the squad. Hello, Maito. I really hope I pronounced that right. Yeah, I was just explaining to the chat who these people are. These are the squad. Prince Emir, Minesweeper, the boss, the Echidna with no name, and Rubewaker. Yeah, Prince Emir comes from a royal family who's pretty greedy and mostly bad. And the Echidna with no name is Emir's bodyguard, handed down to him by Emir's father. Hello, Andre Blue Boy. Welcome to the stream, and thank you. Yeah, these are OCs that I made. They are called the Squad. Yeah. And Minesweeper is the boss of them all. Yeah, she's the one with the brains. She knows how to tell people what to do. And she formed a squad, starting with Rubewaker, and then she recruited Emir and No Name. I haven't talked about Rubewaker yet, so I'm gonna get to that right away. She was actually a circus performer before meeting Minesweeper, but she was mistreated. She was mistreated to the point where she was no longer fit to perform in the circus. And after that, she was jobless. So she struggled a bit. But then Minesweeper came in, and they both got along pretty well. Yeah, Rubewaker, she does acrobatics. She's very, very agile. And she's also pretty fast. The music is barely audible. Okay, Let me turn that up a bit. Yeah, I can do that. I just didn't want to be a bit too loud, you know? Ooh. How's that? Okay. I left it to that setting. Smidge? I'm pretty sure it's a Smidge. That's how you spell it? Smidge? Let me look that up on my phone really quick. Yeah, it's with a D. Smidge. Smidge. Another term for smidgen. What the heck? Small amount of something. Yeah, figured. Okay, good. Yeah, so I pretty much covered up the squad. They're a bunch of troublemakers who likes doing robberies and heists. And mostly causing trouble. Okay, so let me get rid of these really quick. Yeah, so we should move that, and move that. And I'm pretty sure I had some more art to show you guys. Yeah, I just wanted to cover up those characters there. Oh yeah, and this is a little portrait of them all together, which I made I think it was 2 years ago. And this one's also one of my favorites. As you can see, it's like kind of vibrant in color in the background. Like they're all like together, and it's a bit more shady. I probably could have done better, but you know, I did what I could, and I still think it looks pretty good. And this is how it came out. Yeah, so from top to bottom, it's The Kingdom with No Name, Rule Breaker, Prince Mir, and Minesweeper. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoy that. Yeah, so that's the squad. All of them together. Yeah, since I'm looking at a bit of older art, might as well show something like this. Now this one was originally my Discord profile picture. This is a fusion character that I came up with. Of course, it's a Sonic and Shadow, because you can tell there's blue stripes and black fur, chest fur. And I also added the glasses there because this was based heavily upon an idea that I had where it involves a crossover between Sonic and Steven Universe, which is a series that I also really like. So the idea I originally had was Garnet from Steven Universe crash landed on Mobius, and she poofed into her gem forms, which is a sapphire and a ruby, each on a palm. Like ruby is on the left, sapphire is on the right. Yeah, so the two gems landed on Mobius, and this was they landed in like a forest area with a cliff and waterfall. And this is where Sonic and Shadow are seen fighting Dr. Eggman with one of his mechs. They thought they won, but then Eggman pulls like another attack, which sends them flying off of the cliff down like to the waterfall. They're trying to catch each other, and this is where like it's a little bit like complicated. Okay, let me restart. The two gems that crashed on Earth were found by Sonic and Shadow before they encountered Eggman. Yeah, so they found those. Well, it's either they found the gems or Dr. Eggman did. Either way, it would end up in Sonic and Shadow's hands. They would start falling, and they would try to grab each other's hands to catch each other, and they start glowing white. And they fall into the water where splashes. They seemingly disappeared. Now, picture this. The screen ends up going black, and it starts brightening up in a first-person view. A set of eyes starts to open and looks around. And there's a voice talking. Sonic and Shadow are gone. But what they realize is they fused. And the gems that they collected implemented on their hands, which is the main source of their fusion, and how they gain new abilities, similar to Garnet from Steven Universe. Garnet from Steven Universe is a fusion of two gems who love each other. And she has like a giant gauntlet she uses to fight. She mostly fights hand to hand. And she's immortal because she's not just an ordinary life form. She takes a form from her gems. The gems are her main life source. It would be a little bit easier to explain if you all know like a Steven Universe, but to those who do, and yeah. So the main idea is this is the fusion of Sonic and Shadow. Wait. And it's based on the crossover idea between Sonic and Steven Universe, which I hope to make into a comic later on in the future. So that's the name that I came up with, and please hear me out on this, is Sonato. It's a work in progress, but reason why is because originally back then I knew Garnet was a fusion between two people that love each other. And I have heard the fandom of people who know about the Sonato ship. This isn't really a ship, per se. It's just a fusion idea. Yeah, I know. It's a weird it's like a weird concept idea for this, but it's one that I came up with, which I hope to improve in the future. It's not a ship, all right. I promise you. Yeah, there's not gonna be them kissing or cuddling, or any of that other stuff. Just letting you all know. Maybe we should, you know what? I'm gonna move on and look on another piece of art. Let's see. Sorry for making it a bit awkward. My bad. Let's see what else should I show? Crap. Okay, so another thing that I like to draw besides Sonic is Transformer stuff and Halo. If you guys ever heard of those franchises. Yeah, Transformers, where robots literally transform into vehicles and they're in disguise on Earth. They come from the planet Cybertron, which has been destroyed due to them being in the war. There's factions: Autobots, who are the good guys, and Decepticons, who are the bad guys. They all left Cybertron after it got destroyed and went to Earth and continued their war there. So since I'm on the topic of Transformers, I'd like to show this art that I helped work on with a friend of mine about a year ago. This is our version of Optimus Prime, based on the games, but a little bit of a redesign as well. Let me center this a bit. Okay. There we go. Yeah. So there's Optimus Prime. we were in a call when we were working on this. He was instructing me how like it should be like done, which should be like bigger or smaller. And this is the result. And actually, I'm really really proud of it because it's one of the first Transformers art that I made. Yeah, like War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron. I never really seen the like cutscenes myself, but I have watched the movies, Michael Bay, and I also seen the G1 movie Transformers, like a bit ago as well. So, and I also watched Transformers Prime, which is another show I began to really like. It's really like funny. It's also very action packed. And it's got a pretty good storyline, I'll say. They could have done a bit better with the designs though, I will admit. Yeah, so that's like the design I made, but this was actually an improved version of the rough draft that we first drew, that I drew, and he's the one that colored. And this was the first time that I drew Optimus Prime, which at the time was okay, but you can see there's a bit of deformalities that had to be fixed. Yeah, you can see the similarities here. Yeah, see the head's like bigger, and the arms are a bit too long. The legs are a little short. You can see how much I improved. The left one is the new one. The right one is the first one that I made. Yeah, so I do a bit of a Transformers art because I've grown to really like the show. The show and franchise. So ever since then, I started working on like other Transformers art as well. Like I made my own version, which is based on the Netflix War for Cybertron series for Transformers. This is a Transformer I'd like to call Enigma. Yeah, you can see she looks really nice and blue. Could use a bit of improvement, but you know, I was in a rush while doing this because I really wanted to work on another Transformers art and make my own OC. This one is like a first draft. And as spare time, I decided to sketch some Optimus designs. Yes, Enigma is an OC that I made. Yeah, so right here you can see on the top is the Netflix Optimus Prime War for Cybertron trilogy, and the bottom is G1, which I took some time to look for references till I found the right one. At this time I was like really interested in redesigning Optimus Prime in my own version. Like the one I just showed you guys was actually a version that my friends wanted to make. Okay. But this one wasn't complete at the time, but I want to show you guys anyways. My version of Optimus Prime, if I can find it. Yeah, just take me a bit. I had to scroll through. I guess I didn't save it yet, so. Alright, just give me a second. Yeah, I'm gonna try find it and I'll put it on stream for you guys. Yeah, the art source I use is also Fire Alpaca. That's the one I used before I switched to after I was using Microsoft Paint. That was like the first major art source that I used. Okay. Let me just take a screenshot of this and save it. Okay, where the heck? Okay, right here, and then put that there. Okay, I think it should be good now. Let me close this. Okay. Now to show you my version of Optimus Prime, which I scrapped. No pun intended. Okay, where did it go again? Oh yeah, right here. Yeah, so this is what I came up with at the time. I tried to make it look more like the Bumblebee version. You know, where they made the design of the Transformers a bit more simple than the Bay movies. But before I got to do work on this a bit more, I realized that it wasn't really what I wanted. So this one is a scrapped idea. But I do keep it in mind for inspiration and if I wanted to improve. Yeah. Okay. Speaking of Bumblebee, here is an art of Bumblebee's head, straight from the Bumblebee movie. Did the music end? What happened to your music? I just realized. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let me just adjust a bit. Okay, yeah. It just got a bit quiet there. I had to fix the audio a bit. Yeah. So this is I took references from the actual Bumblebee movie posters. And this is the version I came up with. Okay. Okay, now I'm starting to feel like the music is a bit too loud. Hang on, let me turn it down just a smidge. Hey. Yeah, I apologize. Okay, I think I should be fine now. Yeah, sorry, bit of technical issues. Maybe a little bit lower. Okay. Any more art to show to everyone? Oh yeah. Now, don't take this the wrong way, but I've been playing VR chat, and I've done, role plays there, which are mostly Sonic and Transformers, which inspired the idea of this. This is the redraw of a VR chat avatar, which is a Protogen. This is Autogen, and it's a character that I've been using in VR chat, along with Deception, a Decepticon Protogen. Yeah, so at the time, I guess I wasn't really sure about being any Transformers canon characters. And then I found these, and I thought they were really cute. I'd like to improve them. I'd like to put them in a story, in the roleplay. Yeah, I just generally think these are really cute characters, but I know they're Protogens and they come from the furry franchise, but I will say I am not really committed to be a furry, but I have been told a few times that I might be one for a few reasons. I'm still debating that, but yeah. I just really like the protogens for their design, as you can see. So, the question I've been asking is, am I a furry? And I'm just gonna say, no, I am not. But I have heard of it. Now, yeah. This art... well, I wouldn't say it's like a franchise of furryism. Yeah, it's not a franchise. It's just like a community-based fandom. I don't know. Speaking of that, a little bit unrelated. Here's a little sketch that I drew of Rattlesnake Jake from Rango. Because I absolutely love Rango, the movie. You know, it's like a well animated. It's got some good characters. And Rattlesnake Jake kind of reminded me of Death from Puss in Boots, because they're both kind of like the Grim Reaper types. Yeah, this is my version of Rattlesnake Jake, in like a more 2D version. I think the nostrils on the bottom one could be a bit better. But you know, it is what it is. I just check the stream really quick. Yeah, it's still good. Now I did mention Halo, so I'm gonna start showing that a bit. I'm gonna show my sketches of Halo Sangheili aliens, or elites as people would call them. If I can just find it. Yes, it is from Rango. Rattlesnake Jake is from Rango. Let's see here. This is the one that I made. I was gonna stream it on Twitch without like talking and like, you know, just drawing, but this is a sketch I made of a Sangheili with a poncho. No like armor or anything. It's just yeah. I like to think this one is more of a like outsider, a bounty hunter one. But yeah, that's my take on Sangheili / Elite from Halo. And speaking of Halo, here's another commission from Crazy Greg of a Covenant flagship. And this one's a really big one. This one was really long to make, but you know, I managed, and it looked pretty great. Yeah, this is a sketch version of the ship that the Covenant drives. Yeah. Apologies for steaming out of it. I realize I've been streaming for almost an hour now. Yeah, it's a lot of detail, as you can see. Let me just scroll a bit, make this a bit bigger for you guys to see. Yeah, you can see like I worked very, very intimately on the details. On the bottom here, and you can see scrolling through, just like that. Thank you. All right. Do I have any more art to show? I'm sure there's lots of art for me to show you. Okay, this music is starting to get to me. Okay. Okay. So, this one here is a Samus sketch that I worked on. And beside that is around the same time. This is me, like, in my while I was doodling. You know, like I some doodling, see what I can do, and these are what I came up with. There's a Samus from Metroid, because I know a friend who really liked Metroid, and there's a Garnet from Steven Universe. As I mentioned before, I really like Steven Universe, and these are what I came up with. It's that bounty hunter Sonic talks about. Right. I'm just reading the chat there. That bounty hunter. Okay. And I also I'm also working on improving on human designs here, as you can see. There's one right there I decided to do, and this one. I don't think I really like this one that much, but I'm gonna show anyways, you know. Just show what I can do. Yeah, these are human sketches that I've worked on, because I'd like to improve on my art a bit. In order to do that, I need to work more on these figures. Again, these are freehands. You know, I did some reading on tutorials on YouTube. And these are what I came up with. Again, these are like a scrap as well. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, those are the art I wanted to show so far. But guys, I think it's time to end this stream. You know, I've had lots of fun talking and showing my art and telling you guys what's up. I will be doing more of these on my channel, so stay tuned. And again, if you haven't already, go ahead and follow my new social medias, because I'm intending to post more art on those. And my Ko-fi is open, so if you ever wanted to donate and show some support, you just go ahead and follow me on there. And yeah. Now I'm gonna be go. I'm gonna be go. Alright. Well, this was lots of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed. And